And we are in the thick of earnings season, as we've been talking about. More than 300 companies reporting earnings this week alone. Markets reporter Sheila Damarajan is tracking what could turn out to be a record quarter. Sheila, right?
Gigi, a record quarter, and in a recession? I mean, I know it sounds totally crazy, but yes, it's true. And here's the milestone. So far, 74% of the S&P 500 companies are beating analyst estimates. Now, UBS's Thomas Dorflinger says that the bulk of that is solely due to cost cutting. And if that beat rate holds until the end of the earnings season, that will mark the highest beat rate ever. So it helps explain why stocks are soaring a bit this earnings season. The S&P is up almost 10% since Alcoa reported its earnings. And here's a scorecard of where we are. 39% of the S&P 500 has reported results, and 60% of those companies have said profits are down. But by how much? Profits are down 23% from a year ago. Now, on the revenue side, the picture might be getting, and yes, I know we've all heard this phrase before, but it might be getting less worse. I talked to Howard Silverblatt at S&P this morning, and he said that revenues for the second quarter are down almost 10%. But here's the good news. Last quarter, that number was a negative 16%. So a little bit of improvement there.
Okay, now we've heard this theme of less worse quite a bit.
Yes.
Any chance that things are going to get better?
You know, people are always optimistic. I talked to a bunch of analysts this morning, and there is a sentiment that revenues could be surprisingly strong in future quarters. Right now, people are cautious, but as Jim Paulson from Well Capital Management said, the effects of the policy juice haven't hit yet. And remember, Wall Street is always buying on not what Main Street is doing today, but what they expect in the future. So, Gigi, all going back to explaining that rally we've been seeing since earnings season started, and hopefully some more good news for the second half of the year.
Indeed, things are going to get better, not less worse. Sheila, thanks for joining us.